So we're going to look at the 1% rule now. And this was immortalised by Dave Brailsford, coach of Team Sky, who led his team to win the Tour de France 7 times since 2012. And he did this by the concept of the aggregation of marginal gain. And this was looking at every element that could be improved, to start with the obvious things like saddle design, clothes they were wearing, the ergonomics of the bike, and then really looking at some of the non-obvious things like what pillow should they be taking to sleep on in their hotels? How should they wash their hands more carefully to avoid infection? The best sort of massage gel and so on. And this is called the aggregation of marginal gain. In other words, you can't improve one thing by 100%, but you can improve 100 things by 1%. And consider this, if you were to make improvements by 1% every day for a year, you might expect that to give you an improvement of 3.65 times. But you'd be forgetting the compounding effects of those 1% every day. And the maths is actually this. So by the end of the year, you will actually be an astonishingly 37 times better. But so often, people give up just before victory is within their clutches. And the reason for this is because we expect change to be linear. But if we actually plot that graph, 1% improvement every day for a year, this is what it looks like. And the mismatch between what we expect and what we see in terms of improvement is called the valley of disappointment. And look, it's not until we get to day 300 that we start seeing that real ramp up in improvement. So at the end of each section on this program, I'm going to be asking you a simple question. What 1% changes will you make? All too often, we think that it's not worth making any change unless it's a huge change. And that's another reason why people give up. But consider, incremental change is better than ambitious failure.